Hello everyone, this is Ninhlanhla Ntombela and I'm with Stelimpilo Ntuli. And today we'll be discussing about our own worldviews as future teachers. So I've been thinking a lot about the idea of worldview. To me, it's like the lens which we see the world, our beliefs, values and experiences that shapes how we understand life. Would you agree?
Well, I see it differently. A worldview is like classes we wear to understand the world. My family and culture taught me that learning is freedom. I believe education can open doors and change lives.
Well, I don't always trust the system. Politicians often promise to fix schools, but many promises are fake. Corruption takes away money that should help learners. That makes me feel teachers. That makes me feel like teachers must depend on themselves, not only their leaders.
I agree. There are problems, but I still believe that teachers have the power. Studying about worldviews showed me that my beliefs will shape how I teach. I believe learners have the potential.
Well, my strength is that I'm a realistic. I believe in fairness and discipline because I don't want my learners to feel powerless. But my problem is that sometimes I can be too strict.
And my strength is that I support and encourage learners. I like to let them ask questions and be creative. My weakness is that I may try too hard and to help everyone and eventually get tired.
Okay, so our worldviews are different. Mine is more critical and yours is more hopeful. Both can help, but also both have challenges.
That's why teachers must know their worldviews in order to choose wisely how we teach and treat learners.
Okay, well, for me, I want to be fair and give structure, but also learn to be kinder.
And for me, I want to be kind and creative, but also take care of myself.
Okay, so our worldviews are not the same, but they both matter. School needs teachers who are firm and teachers who are more hopeful.
Yes, together our worldviews can help us guide learners better.
Okay, so for me, growing up in a community where respect and ubuntu were emphasized influenced how I see relationships. As a future teacher, I think this will affect how I interact with my learners, treating them with care and seeing them as a part of a bigger community.
That's so powerful. For me, my worldview was shaped by my personal life experiences and the challenges I faced in school. Back then, I felt unseen by teachers. That experience now pushes me to create a classroom that each learner feels seen and valued.
Studying worldview theory really made me reflect. I realized that my worldview doesn't just shape my personal life, but also influenced my teaching identity. For example, I value open discussions, so I see myself designing lessons where learners can share their perspectives.
Exactly. Our cultural backgrounds and personal life experiences does influence how we view the world and how we will teach. That's why we have different worldviews because we face different experiences and come from different cultures.
That's the tricky part. Some parts of our worldview can be very helpful, like empathy or respect, but others might be challenging if they make us rigid. The key is being aware and willing to grow.
And I think that's part of our responsibilities as teachers to recognize our worldview, but also respect that our students come with their own. We can't just impose our beliefs. We need to create space for diversity.
Definitely, teachers can also help learners think critically about their own and others' worldview. That may learners develop open-mindedness and empathy. And I want to be the kind of teacher who encourages learners to value community and diversity. I guess that shows how our worldview guide our identity as future teachers.
Finally, something we agree on. The apartheid education was designed to limit opportunities for black people. That's why my worldview today is more hopeful. I see education as a tool for freedom and empowerment.
Personally, when I think about apartheid era, I view education as a kind of prison sometimes. The government used to capture our minds and shape us into the way that they wanted. It wasn't about empowering us, it was about to control us. What's your take on that?
That's a good point. I think the real challenge now is to redress the imbalances of the past. If we invest properly on education, we can indeed transform the society.
I agree, but sometimes it still feels unequal. For example, in rural schools, they often don't have the same resources as the urban ones. That makes me wonder if education is truly free for everyone. Government should not only about self-enrichment. Leaders should also focus on fixing education instead of fighting for power. For us as future teachers, that's why thinking about our worldview is so important.